What's happening? We live? Live. No, so what's happening? You still in here? Ooh, it's cold out here. Whew. Fighting this cold. What's good? Hey, I missed you last night. Shoot, we had a good show last night, you know. Had the folks from I need to go put my other coat on. It's cold than a bitch out here. This hoodie ain't gonna cut it. You know, the channels I be at, you know, some of them came through last night. We had fun. Oh, you were busy? Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured you was. You know. Yeah, you or you catch the replay on it, you know. It was different, you know what I'm saying? Cuz we had like because what they like to do when they be doing their live streams is a shout out to All Days Off is he creates this bingo card. And then so it's like the different things you might think that's going to happen during the show and stuff like that. And then he pops up and puts up different videos on different things that we're talking about. So it's like, it's dope. When you watch it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, because I, I, uh, I got this cold and yesterday I was like, nah, I'm going to do it, you know, because I told the people I was going to do it. And it wasn't like I got the cold that, you know, just has me like feeling like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? It's just more of a congestion cold, which is more annoying. But we definitely had fun last night. You know, I want to thank all of them for coming through. You know, shout out to King Leo. You know, at No Dirt Sheets. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe. You know, all that good shit. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know the drill. But you know, now the show itself. Yo, Chelsea Green, shout out to Chelsea Green. You know, I was kind of stuck because I wanted to see both women, you know, but I kind of tilted to Michin because I'm a Bullet Club fan, you know, and she is a member of Bullet Club. She is in the family, you know, so and I would have been nice for her to bring another title into that history. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're not going to label it as that, but you know, when you know, you know. Oh no, I understand. No, yeah, you know, because my thing was this. Okay, you guys put the belt on her. Now, what you're gonna do? Do you know what you're gonna do after this. Oh yeah, and then I got that shit in my chest too. But I feel it breaking up because I'm starting to taste that shit. Like, ugh. But I ain't got no infection though. Everything is clear. So oh, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it could be if it's the right opponent, the right stories, you know. But we'll see. We'll see, you know. Because I was saying on the stream, you know what I'm saying, I'll start cracking up if the fans start chanting TNA, TNA. You know, because both of them were in TNA. As a matter of fact, they actually had a match in TNA, which All Days Off had put up there on the screen last night. You know, kind of makes you wonder why Vince never did business with TNA with all that damn talent. Like we're gonna take their talent, but we're not gonna do no business. Like what the fuck? Yo, Arnie, what's happening? Oh man. Well, it ends with her and Piper. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how it goes. Huh? Like I'm tired of your shit. I want the title. I'm coming after the title. Yeah, bitch. uh, yo, hey, you know what? Yo, Tony, you got to put the belt on Matt Cardona now. You got to put the belt on Matt Cardona. They just put it on. They just put a major title on your wife. You got to put the title on Matt Cardona. And Chris Jericho don't need to be a world champion. God, dog. He don't need to be a world champion. As a matter of fact, Chris Jericho at the point in his career, he don't need to be a champion at all. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? That belt, any title belt. Now, I don't mind older talent winning titles, but I like those titles to be reserved. If it's not like a record breaking type thing, or if it's a veteran that hasn't necessarily had like, you know, success as far as winning championships, you know, I don't mind that. Like R-Truth at his age, I didn't mind him winning the tag team titles at WrestleMania. Because how many titles has R-Truth really held in the WWE? We know he's held titles in other companies, but we know he's a former world champion. But in WWE, he hasn't won that many titles. So I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, hey, I'm telling you, man, this cold is crazy. And I just got the cough yesterday too, which is crazy. I just got the cough yesterday. But I'll be cool. I got some medicine. Although I know I need to go blow my nose though. I'm sounding like just a pig right now. That big old Cordona. Hey! You don't like Zachy? You don't like Zachy Ryder? He said, don't call me Zachy. Oh, did you need something? Oh. Okay, I'm back, y'all. We got one of these colas. Try honey. Yeah, that's the only thing. As a matter of fact, I need to go get some honey too. Yeah, because I could put that in my tea. Yeah. Um, sure, I wish I had some peppermint oil. Because that peppermint oil will bust all this shit up in my nose. I'll be like, oh, I can breathe again. Got me feeling like Tony Braxton. Breathe again. That would be a trip for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Honey. Yeah. Shit. I wish I shit. I almost went and got me a little shot and to put in my tea to make a hot toddy because I know a hot toddy will buzz. You know what I'm saying? With the honey and then you know what I'm saying, a little bit of liquor. Boom. You know. I said, nah, I'm not touching that liquor. Can't do it. Oh, that Vicks, yeah, yeah. Woo! I mean, I used to do, man. That Vicks as a kid, man. I used to have that shit on my chest as a kid. That shit opens everything up, everything up. Get up, what's the happening? Salute, what's going on? You know, be like, boom. You know, but I've been drinking on some green tea and then cutting up some lemon and putting it up in there. Matter of fact, I probably should drink some of that now. Shit, I need something warm. You know, but but I'll be good though. But I definitely will. Well, hold up. I think there might be some tea here. Now that I think about it. Yeah, yeah. I drink green tea anyways. I drink green tea on a regular. You know, I don't add nothing in it. You know, I know some people. Oh, I gotta have some sugar in it. I gotta have this in it. Because it defeats the purpose of drinking the tea. You know, it defeats the purpose of drinking the tea. You know, once you get adding all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying, drink it natural. Because we're so caught up on taste that something that doesn't have that taste, you know, like, oh no, I gotta have some taste. I can drink it down. I'm like, nah. I prefer my tea with nothing in it. All I need is hot water. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need is some hot water. You know what I'm saying? Give me a couple tea bags, drop it in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Chop up some lemon, throw it up in that thing. Shoot. Let that shit sit for a minute, you know, and then start drinking it. Be like, yes. Oh yeah, it sure does. But I'm gonna have this shit knocked out in the next couple of days. I- But this weather just keep changing. It's like this weather changes on a daily. It's like it's real cold one day, then it's raining the next day, then it's sunny and kind of mild the day after that. And then, you know, so I think this weather having some mental health issues. You know, 'cause this weather acting like it's schizophrenic or something. Like, chill out. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I expected this because I said months ago that this, you know, even though we're still kind of technically in winter, I mean not winter, but fall. Technically, we're still in fall. but we're getting winter weather. You know what I'm saying? And we started getting winter weather a month ago. You know? Well, at least out here where I'm at. You know, but I said that this is probably going to be the worst or one of the worst winters we will ever have. You know, and the fact that things got started a lot sooner. You know, because usually it's like you go through summer and then fall come and then it's not right until around Halloween or close to Halloween where we start getting like that first season of raindrops out here. And then November comes and then, it starts getting a little chilly, get a little cold, temperature changes, but you still might get like the warm days, you know. And then when December comes, that's when shit really starts getting cold. And then January is just a shit show of storms. A whole shit show of storms. And then February comes and act like you don't know if it want to rain or not, be cold or not. All I say is as long as it's not raining on my on my sea day, I'm good. I'm good. As a matter of fact, that got me thinking. It was this one year. How old was I? I think I might have been like in my early 20s. Um, trying to remember, yeah, it was probably like in my early 20s, and it was there was a chance of rain, so I'm like, oh fuck, because I was supposed to be barbecuing and everything, right? And so the day comes, and I'm looking at the clouds and everything. I'm like, okay, not too bad. And then all of a sudden, I get to my destination and we barbecuing there, and then that motherfucker. No, as a matter of fact, we didn't even start barbecuing yet. We we was just drinking on some beer at the time, and then the rain came, and then so we was trying to decide because I wasn't cooking. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy was gonna cook, so we was trying to see if we was still gonna barbecue because they was asking me if I wanted to barbecue still. And I'm like, man, hook that thing up, man. I don't care. Shit. Put that shit in the garage or something. I don't give a damn shit. And we sat there and shit barbecued in the rain. That shit was fun though. Yeah, it's I don't know what's going on with this weather. This weather just be crazy. What up though? What's going on with it? You know, because the weather definitely ain't nothing like how it was when I was a kid. It was nothing. This shit, like, man. But it makes me think. It takes me back to when I was a kid in school, and one of the things that they didn't lie about, one of the few things that they didn't lie about, was like the environment. You know what I'm saying? Nature and stuff like that. And if we don't do this, this is what possibly is going to happen. And sure enough, a lot of what they said, if we continue on doing that, like, and they was actually on point with it. I'm like, okay, I fucks with it. You know, because don't it seem like the weather just keeps getting? I can't even say like worse, probably unpredictable, more unpredictable than normal. It's like you could wake up and it be cold, cold, cold. So you dress appropriately, right? And then by midday, it starts getting warm. Now you done put all this stuff on because it was cold outside. Now it's starting to warm up, and you like, what? You know, or like if it's warm, and let's say it's like okay, you wake up and it's like one of the warm days. Like okay, so you might put on some shorts, you know, you know, a regular shirt, whatnot, you know, dress appropriately. And you go on about your day, and then midday comes. Matter of fact, Denver is like that. I noticed Denver is like that because it'll be the first half of the day it'll go one way, and then the second half of the day, like it won't be a rain cloud. You know what I'm saying? Like no type of rain cloud, snow, nothing. You know, sunny skies. By the time 12, 1 o'clock come around, man, you like, yo, what time is it? And by shit, probably in another hour or so after that, maybe a couple hours, that shit started coming down. Yeah. Because you just don't know anymore. You know? Yeah. That's when like I normally get sick is when that weather is like going up and down, it's like constantly changing and stuff. You know. Daniel, what's happening? What's going on? Ah, that would be funny. But isn't Dallas still up on them? I was like, man, what kind of games they got on today? Shit, I don't care. Shit, we out of it. So I ain't worried. Oh, but let me get back to last night because I done went all off course. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but last night, so so the show itself was very mean, very mean, and this is where WWE exposes themselves as liars because Vince said it, Shane has said it, Stephanie has said it, and Paul Levesque has said it. We listen to the fans and we give the fans what they want. And sometimes and sometimes we might have plans going in one direction and the fans dictate a whole nother and make us go in a different direction because we listen to our fans. Well, obviously that's a damn lie. Because if you listen to the fans, you know what I'm saying, then Kevin Owens would be WWE champion right now. If you listen to the fans, you wouldn't constantly put KO in these world title matches just to lose. We want Kevin Owens as champion. Now, there's some people that may not want him as champion, but the populace wants Kevin Owens as champion. Now, when that didn't happen, I'm like, when that didn't happen, it's like, oh, okay, here we go. This is some bullshit, right? But what happened when the show went off, and I agree with Just Alex. Why didn't you just put it on the show? Like, you went with what you wanted to go with. So why not give the fans something that, unless you're like a hardcore wrestling fan, you the package pile driver is not something you're going to be used to seeing. You might see variations, like modifications of the move. You might start off as a package pile driver, but get transitioned into like a power bomb or something. You know, but to see the actual move perform, I'm like, oh shit, like yeah. Because I had no idea this went on, and then when Just Alex was going to go live, you know how they pop up, so-and-so's going live in 30 minutes or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So once he went live, I was doing something at that point, so I just kind of see what the title was. I'm like, I put the whole title. I'm like, wait, hold on. Whoa, what the fuck? So I had to go, and I had to go and pull up the footage. Like, what in the world did we miss? Because last time I checked, the show ended with Cody Rhodes. Yo, that's the other thing. If you're listening to the fans, Paul Levesque, Triple H, if you're listening to the fans, keep the Winged Eagle title belt. Keep that. Keep it. Not one night only. Keep it. But it was Cody standing on the ropes holding the belt up and all that. He was holding it kind of awkwardly too. Yeah. But, if you know, you know. But then, like I said, I'm like, wait, hold on. I pull up the video. Kevin Owens attacks Cody, hits him with the package pile driver, sends him off in the stretcher, and then Triple H and Kevin Owens gets into a physical confrontation? Wait, hold up. I thought Triple H couldn't get physical at any point. I thought the man got a bad heart. What the fuck are we doing? And then he over there pushing Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens is pushing him back. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? We got to go. Whoa, hold on. Why didn't they put this on TV? Like, this is crazy. This is wild. I love it. I love it. AEW, are you paying attention? I love it. I'm like, this is crazy. But once again, why was Triple H getting physical with Kevin Owens when this man got a bad heart? This is why he had to stop wrestling. This is why he has not gotten physical at any point, after that. So he up there like, yo, Hunter, is there something you want to tell us? Is there a special announcement coming down the aisle? Are we getting? Yo, I'm not jumping the gun here, people. I'm not jumping the gun at all. Because if you know what Triple H went through, and you know about heart conditions, you know you cannot get physical at any point. I wouldn't give a damn if it's just a shoving match. You are not supposed to get physical because at any point, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say Kevin Owens, in pushing Triple H back, pushed him like too hard to where it made his heart jump. You know what I'm saying? Like anything could happen. What if Triple H would have messed around and had a heart attack? You know what I'm saying? When all that went down. All this is very possible. So the fact that he got physical, I'm sitting here and it's not out the realm of thought. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. So I don't want anybody like, oh, Jake said, oh, Triple. No, I'm not saying this is going to happen. But if you know about bad hearts, if you know about heart conditions, You're not supposed to do what Triple H did last night. You're not. You're not. So the fact that he did, I'm not saying anything, but it's not out the realm of thought. If this could be leading, and this will probably be a one night only thing, just to be safe. Triple H versus Kevin Owens, WrestleMania. And then the other thing that popped into my head was, are we embarking on a Kevin Owens, Triple H, McMahon, Austin McMahon 2.0 type deal? It's not out the realm of thought. Let's see these comments. He ran off with the belt. They didn't. Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing he did. He ran off. He like, this is my shit. Man, they didn't show that. Oh, they should have. Fatso in the building. What's good? Oh, you ain't watched it? Oh, shit. My bad. Yeah. All the year Triple H did for years. Fuck. Like fuck Triple H. Bastard. I just got done with Collision. We'll watch it next. Oh, okay. Yeah, Collision was pretty good too. Yeah, that shit breaking up all the way up. Watch it. Yeah, but Collision was good. I enjoy Collision. The man of 1,000 alternates, unbelievable. Ah! I like talking to myself. No, that can't happen, Jay. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying the type of heart condition Triple H has, he cannot get physical at any point. So the fact that he did, is there a change? Because regardless of the show itself, the physical part of it, that can make your heart jump out of nowhere. You know, and I'm pretty sure he got checked out by the doctors. Matter of fact, I guarantee you, he got checked out by the doctors afterwards just to make sure everything is in place. Oh well, if I was Triple H versus Stone Cold Hell in a Cell would be powerful. Oh wow, yeah. Woo! The old folks Hell in a Cell. Yeah, I don't know why they never had a Hell in a Cell match. I know they was in one together for like that six man Hell in a Cell, but never a 1-on-1. I know they had cage matches and stuff. Yeah, that would have been dope if they would have did that. Oh, you haven't seen Collision yet? Oh, okay. Ah, yo, man. Hey, AEW. They got some baddies for real. Man. They got some baddies for real. Matter of fact, AEW and NXT, to me, got the finest roster of women wrestlers. Man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, WWE as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And AEW and like Ring of Honor. Yeah. But yeah, Collision was Collision was pretty good. You know, had some good matches on there. The ending, Carlos, when you watch it, that ending, I don't know how you. Okay, I'm gonna say this without giving it up. Some will say the ending didn't make any sense. Some will say that the ending, oh shit, for real? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, I'm kind of up in the air about the ending. And the only reason why I am is because AEW has this thing where they've been doing where they're like incomplete in segments and stories. You know, and it's kind of just like AEW is not in a good spot. Overall looking, AEW's not. I love it. Like AEW still has its fans. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they don't have they make it seem like, oh, AEW they got nobody. Like, yeah, it's not like what it was before, but people still watch it. Hell, AEW is so much in a bad shape that they already have hit $1 million gate for All In Texas. Already. Like the first week of sales, already. So I've never seen where a company was so mediocre with its weekly programming, but then when it comes to the pay-per-views, be knocking it out the park. Now, Full Gear, you know, I'm gonna have to go back and watch Full Gear because I I'll say this: it wasn't one of their best. You know, knowing the standard of AEW pay-per-views, and that's a high bar. I think somebody say something about Tony Storm. Yeah, Tony. Yo, I like what they're doing with Tony Storm with the whole memory loss. Oh, you did see Rampage? Yeah, I guess they're doing like a whole memory loss, like what they call that, uh, the personality thing. Like, and she plays into that on Collision too. And when you see how they play into it, it's like, yo, this is great. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, because I think we all kind of figured she was just gonna come back as timeless Tony Storm, but the fact that she came back as old school Tony Storm was like, okay, that's kind of flat. But seeing what they're doing with it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the pay-per-views be on point. Right. It's like the companies do a reversal. WWE kills it on the weekly shows, but when it comes to their PLEs, yeah, you might get some matches here and there. Might get some matches, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, AEW owns that part of it. And then this, she's bipolar. Like, well, you know what? Hold off on that because they might end up bringing her back. It might be because it's all leading to her and Mariah May again. This is what this is all doing. It's leading to her and Mariah May again. This is why Mariah May's been defending the title so much because they're building her. They're building her up to, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm the champion. As she says, I'm the reality. You know what I'm saying? I like that line. I'm the reality. Or this is the reality, or whatever. However she said that shit. But their second match, Their first match was awesome. Their second match is going to be even better. Facts. uh, yeah, you know. And this is something I tripped off last night. Now, I don't know if anybody else has caught this, and kind of just went over in everybody's head like it went over my head, because I'm so focused on like Raw and then the Netflix and what AEW is going through and all that, that last night, well, not just last night, the last couple, like, since last Wednesday, y'all seen the commercials? I know y'all seen the commercial. Raw on Netflix is starting, what, that, January 6th? AEW debuts on Max January 1st. Now, why is this important? Because WWE got the Netflix deal months before AEW. Well, yeah, before the deal actually went down, it was months. And the fact that they're going to hit the streaming with their shows before WWE does with theirs, that's saying something. Now, what kind of card is Tony going to put on? He got it. He got to bang it out, because that Raw show on Netflix is absolutely wild. Seth and Punk, Tribal Combat, Roman and Sikoa. Just those two matches. Just those two matches alone. I'm watching. I don't care about the women's intercontinental title tournament. I'm gonna watch it, analyze it, all that. But I don't care. And it's gonna be other stuff on the show, but I don't care. Those two matches right there is why I'm tuning in. Is why I'm tuning in. So what show is that? Oh man, that's a that's a good question. That's a good question. Yo, yeah, he's been talking. I was like, yo, what's his name to him? I mean, I will say this on Ray's behalf. Tony, just let him go. Just let him go. Obviously, he's disgruntled about something. Just let him go. Now, Phoenix has kind of put himself in a corner. Ooh, excuse me. Because if you're doing all this yapping, just for it to come out flat on his face, that's not a good look. Because now it would be pointed out like you're a liar. You know, but it's just like, can we just? We've gotten to a point to where we just like the wrestlers can't even just enjoy wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, we got all this wrestling. We got wrestling everywhere. Wrestling coming out of our eyes, our ears. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's making money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's making money. No matter what promotion you have, what promotion you work in, everybody is making money. And that's what we want, you know, for the performers to go out there and be able to hone their craft and make money. It's a business. Regardless if you love professional wrestling or not, it's a business. You want to make money. That's a good, hurtful way to make money. Yeah. Yeah, something ain't right about that. On the AEW's, pay-per-view's going to be free on Max. As long as you got the subscription. If you got the subscription, no. I take that back. They got it to where you'll get it at a discount price. So their pay-per-views is $50, so you might pay like $30 for all for the pay-per-view. You know, which is kind of crazy. You know. But at the same time, you ain't even gotta do that to watch the pay-per-views. If you don't want to, shit. All these places where you can, you know what I'm saying, for yo, the TV app .2. That shit right there, yo, you go watch the pay-per-views over there. Nah, he definitely does. It's because Conan. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Conan's still bitter about what happened between him and AEW. He bitter. He didn't give me a shot. And I'm good. Ah. Conan is another alternate. Shout out to K Dog. Indubitably. Like, man, let him get the hell out. Yeah. Cut him loose. You know, and see, I would hate to see him go. And there's some talk about Penta has already signed with WWE. My problem with wrestlers like them going to WWE is you're not necessarily going to be able to wrestle the way that you want to wrestle. You might be able to keep some of the stuff you do, but you know, that's the beauty about AEW. You still get on a big stage and you can still do what you do, you know. Yeah. Yeah, what's crazy is the AEW does have more money than WWE. Just on the surface, you know, because the cons is freaking filthy billionaires. It's the mentality. Facts. It definitely is. If you're not in WWE, you haven't made it. Right. That's the narrative. That's the narrative. WWE got WrestleMania though, and every wrestler wants to be in it. Yeah, that's true too. You know, because that's because WrestleMania has been such a a, a landmark for professional wrestling, and WCW when they had Starrcade, I mean they completely fumbled Starrcade. When the Crockett's sold um sold to Turner, that was the end of Starrcade as we knew it. They could never get Starrcade right after that. You know, 1988 was the last. No, as a matter of fact, 1980 out of the whole time, 1988 was probably the only Turner produced Starcade that was actually good. 89 Future Shock, like what with tournaments, and then it was only like selected teams and wrestlers in that. Like what? Like you got this whole roster and this is on it. And then we go to 1990. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I kind of like 90 a little bit, but that was kind of like, okay, this whole thing, it was, okay, whatever. And then 91 with the Battle Bowl, and then 92 with the Battle Bowl again, and then other matches. um, 93 was good. 93 was pretty good. 94 was absolutely horrible. 95 was, I enjoyed 95. I ain't gonna lie. 95, but here we go with another tournament in Starcade. You know? Or it wasn't even a tournament. It was just matches. Excuse me. You know, that was when it was WCW versus New Japan. Um, uh, and then Flair winning the title again. And um, what was that? 96. 96 was okay. 97. 97 was good, but what killed that whole pay-per-view was that main event. 98, it was like they was trying too hard at that point. And then Goldberg losing. Then we get to 99. Hold on, y'all. I told you. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's all the way back. Okay. That's no deal. How about the 2-pack of it? That's just. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do be having those 2-pack deals. $20 discount. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then Starcade 2000, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. WWE, they got to wrestle in spots because of the cameras, so it's definitely more restrictive in what. Yeah, that's what I was saying about before. It's cookie cutter. WWE is very cookie cutter. It's like you gotta look at this angle right here, and then when you do this move, make sure you look at this camera over here with a certain facial expression. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like what the hell? But they don't be saying anything like you know what I'm saying when the women be in there wrestling and they be hitting the move and they got their legs open and stuff and the cameraman like got the camera like Droop. Like I see you like come on now. You know, oh my god, Misfits Wrestling. Oh Memphis Wrestling was the best. Memphis Wrestling was the best. The CWA. The Continental Wrestling Association. And then Jerry Jarrett bought the USWA and then brought it down to Memphis. He actually had Texas and then he had Memphis too. Man, yeah, I remember that stuff back in the 80s. Back in the 80s? Hell, shit, you can even go back to the 70s and some of the stuff that they did back then. Like, yo, like they was wild. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely different times. You know, smile. Yeah, it was like Jerry Lawler. See, I like Jerry Lawler as a commentator, and you know he was good at that. But Jerry Lawler, Jerry the King Lawler in Memphis, man, yo, he was different. He was different. You know what I'm saying? And then him and Dundee, Superstar Dundee going at it. You know, they would be a tag team and then they would hate each other and then it'd be a tag team again. They would hate. Yo, they was like the original DIY. Lawler and Dundee was like the original DIY. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes Jerry Lawler would be a heel, and then sometimes Dundee will be a heel or a face, just depending on whatever, you know. And then you got who's that other guy? Austin Idol. Um, who else? Um, man, a lot of teams went through Memphis. You had the Fantastics went through Memphis. You had the Rockers that went through Memphis. Scott Hall was in Memphis. Kurt Hennig went through Memphis. Um, who was that? Oh, the Fabulous Ones. Steve Kern and Stan Lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, before Stan Lane was like, he was like Midnight Express. Like, yeah, that was a dope Stan Lane. But before Midnight Express, the Fabulous Ones. Now, that's a tag team that does not get its just due. They do not get their just due. The Fabulous Ones deserve their flowers. You know what I'm saying? And which got me thinking, a light bulb just went off in my head. We should do a tag team wrestling stream, you know. And we talk about all the tag teams and then tag teams that don't get mentioned, you know, at all. Fabulous Ones do not get mentioned. When we talk about tag team wrestling, they do not get mentioned, and they should get mentioned. Oh, you haven't seen him around? Yeah, he's dealing with some health issues. So, but he was on TV. As a matter of fact, he was on TV a couple months ago. I think it was one of the pre-shows he was on, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Cincinnati one? Oh, Sting and Warrior? Oh, yeah. The Blade Runners. Yeah, they was also in Memphis. Um, uh, who else? Yeah, so many. Oh, matter of fact, yo, The Rock went through Memphis. See, and this is what some people may not know. So in the 90s, like so Vince and Jerry Jarrett had this business relationship where, like, if you wanted to make it to the WWF, Memphis was almost like the original developmental uh, company, but it was an established company, so they already had their own stuff. But so it's like they would use like certain guys that was making their way to the WWF, and they would send them down to Memphis to hone their skills, and then they would bring them back up for their debuts. Um, so that was definitely interesting because the whole time that we seen Jerry Lawler commentating and doing the commentary, he was still wrestling. He would go back down to Memphis and he would wrestle. So he was still wrestling that whole time, even though WWF for some reason did not want him wrestling. I don't get that. Like you can have a feud against Bret Hart, but like that whole kiss my foot. Like you have Bret Hart and Jerry Lawler, two of the greatest to ever do it, and you put them in a kiss my foot match, and then you have like yeah, and you know I'm just gonna throw a little side note in here. That's what bothers me about Bret Hart. I'm a big Bret Hart fan. Don't get me wrong. But this is what bothers me about Bret Hart. He sits up here and he talks about certain styles of wrestling that should not be going on, or how wrestling should look like this. And I'm like, Bret, if you felt that way, then why did you go ahead and wrestle in a kiss my foot match? That is like a very degrading thing for a guy that's supposed to hold the business to such a high standard that you know what I'm saying? Like you went along with that, but you're complaining about guys that are elevating the business, and you're mad at that. Oh well, I ain't never hurt nobody. Like Brett, like okay, you might not have purposely hurt nobody, but you're not gonna sit up here and tell me that nobody got hurt in none of your matches. Oh yeah, right. Now this was very stingy and stubborn. You know, and not saying WCW was any better at the time, but but I think where WWE kind of gets themselves in a twist is, on one hand they're an entertainment company and they want to keep that sports entertainment element, to their shows. But at the same time, they want to produce a lot more wrestling. So that's why they're saying wrestler. They're using words like wrestling and stuff like that. So they want to be acknowledged as a not just a sports entertainment company, but as a wrestling company. You know, which we already, just because they want to splur out sports entertainment, we always call WWE a wrestling company because that's what it is. We turn on the TV, they're wrestling. So. But hey, y'all. Well, I'm about to get off here, y'all. Hey, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Sure, I was actually on here a lot longer than I expected, but it's all good because what I'm saying. I got my peoples up in here, and we always have good conversations. So with that said, I'm supposed to go get myself more medicated. So I got to knock this cold out, which is probably going to knock me out too. So I will catch y'all later. I'm probably not going to be on later on, but I will be on probably tomorrow, just depending on how I feel. I might take a couple of days I might take a couple of days off of YouTube, just kind of re-energize and get myself back right, get this cold up out of me. So, thanks. You too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna have a lot more. Yeah, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a lot of wrestling on my channel. I'm gonna have a lot of wrestling on my channel moving forward. And that's kind of the direction I'm gonna go in. You know, so I'm still gonna do the other stuff too. I'm still gonna do the other stuff, but wrestling is gonna be like the main focus. You know, so because I enjoy wrestling, you guys enjoy wrestling. We have a good time talking about it and doing the watch-alongs and all of that. So, you know, and I never came on YouTube to do the whole beef and drama and all that nonsense. So moving forward, that's the direction I'm going in. So that's what it is. Thank you, thank you. So with that said, I will catch y'all later. And like always, we're gonna keep it cracking. We're gonna stay militant, and we about this thing. Peace.